Hi everybody, today we're going to look at triple paradiddles and paradiddle-diddles. Hi everybody, welcome to lesson 3 in the Rudiment series with Istanbul Mehmet cymbals. My name is Graeme Hare. Today we're going to look at two rudiments in the same lesson. We're going to look at triple paradiddles and paradiddle-diddles. So let's begin with a triple paradiddle. Now the sticking for a triple paradiddle is right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. It's a bit of a mouthful, that one. 16 notes in sequence. This is what it sounds like. As with other videos, I've played the sticking correctly. I have not used the correct stroke types. The correct stroke types for a triple paradiddle are down, tap, 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 up, tap, tap, down, tap, 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 up, tap, tap. Played correctly sounds like this. Now once you have the correct tone sounds, the correct volume sounds, you can start applying it on the drum set. If you haven't seen the first two videos, paradiddle and double paradiddle, I would suggest you go and have a look at those first before trying what we're going to try in this third video. Now, applying a triple paradiddle on the set between hi-hats and snare drum with the correct volumes is going to sound like this. Perhaps splitting it between the ride cymbal and the hi-hat. This time I'm going to maintain the volume of my left hand while I move my right hand around the toms. First time I'm going to go down the toms, high tom, middle tom, floor tom. The next time I'm going to come up the toms. In this example, I'm going to move my left hand around the drums again in a downward pattern and then up the toms to create different melodies. Okay, in this part of the video, I'm going to play some backing tracks. I'm going to play that 4 times and then I'm going to simply double up the speed of my notes to incorporate the triple paradiddle. The bass drum and snare drum positions will remain the same, but the triple paradiddle will take the place of your hand pattern. So it'll sound like this. Triple paradiddle. And I'm going to play 4 separate grooves. The first one will have 1 bass drum in, the second will have 2 bass drums in, the third will have 3 bass drums, and the fourth one will have 4 bass drums in. a few ideas to use with a triple paradiddle. Now let's move on to a paradiddle-diddle. Okay then, a paradiddle-diddle is a 6-note rudiment. The sticking is right, left, right, right, left, left. And it's the first of the rudiments so far that doesn't alternate the position of your hands. It always, if you start on your right hand, it's going to stay on your right hand. If you start on your left hand, it will stay and lead on your left hand. Now, the stroke types for a paradiddle-diddle are down, tap, tap, up, tap, tap. So you've got to get a tap up on the double. It's pretty tricky at first. Tap up, down, tap, tap, up, tap, tap, down, tap, tap, up, tap, tap, down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, up, tap, up, up. Now I find a paradiddle-diddle very useful to play as a groove. You need to play it twice. So you'd find a surface, hi-hat or ride cymbal, play a paradiddle-diddle, then play it again, but start the first note of the second measure on the snare drum. So here's the first one, second one, first again, first, second. Now add a bass drum. In the previous 2 videos, I've spent a lot of time focusing, putting my right hand and my right foot together. At no point have we tried to put our left hand with our bass drum. So today, let's give that a try. Now we know the sticking of a paradiddle-diddle, right, left, right, right, left, left. Let's try and add our bass drum to that last left hand. Now put together with the groove I've just showed you. So you're going to have 2 measures of paradiddle-diddle. Try and put your bass drum on the last left of the first measure. Now try putting your bass drum on the last left of the second measure and the first right of the first measure. So you're going to have to practice left to right, because it's going to be quite quick. So here's both measures. And as I've just discussed, at the end of the second measure, you're going to get, here we go. Let's put both of those exercises together. If you've watched the previous 2 videos, you will be well aware of using your right foot with your right hand. We've now looked at a brief description of using bass drum with our left hand. I'm now just going to improvise and use both of those techniques together. Sounds a bit like this. Here's some ideas for some fills using a paradiddle-diddle. This time play the sticking, but play the first note as a crash, the other right hands as toms. So it's going to sound like this. Add your bass drum. alternate the crash, alternate the toms. Fast version. Put together with your groove. Here's an example of a Paradiddle-diddle played with a backing track. I've just used a chord progression in the style of the Toto song Rosanna. Sounds like this. Okay everybody, that's the end of lesson 3. Hope you enjoyed that. The 4th lesson, we are going to look at a recap of all of the paradiddle rudiments. I've created some backing tracks for you and a bit of a challenge. So I'll see you on the next one.